We can have a hand for Chappie. And happy birthday, Ricardo. Glad you could come out, man.
Happy birthday, Rico. We were supposed to give him a show, but instead he gave us a show for his birthday. Hello, everyone. I know there's a lot of people in here, so you might not be able to hear me. And a lot of people are new here, but it's okay. I'm Chapis. You can find me on YouTube as Get Motivated with Me. And I'm an aspiring motivational speaker, now self-proclaimed motivational speaker. And we just talk deep, and maybe one day I can help inspire you. I can help in, oh yeah, that is a lot better.
Thank you.
So a lot of times we, growing up, try to fit in, or we try to make other people happy. Don't change for anyone, unless you're toxic, okay? You gotta change that. But who might we want this acceptance from? This validation from? We might want it from our families because we're not growing up into what they expect us to be. We might be wanting to change for our friends, because our friends might be like nitpicking stuff, or when we're growing up getting bullied, trying to fit in. Or your partner. We might want to change for our partner. We might want them to change even. Or a potential partner, like, you know what, they like girls like this. Maybe I should be more like that. But we shouldn't change for anyone. Be proud of who you are. Be you. Have that confidence to be exactly who you are. Embrace your ethnicity. Think about your roots. If you don't know about your roots, go and research more roots. I got more into my roots more recently, and it makes me just even more prouder to be who I am and to come from what I come from. And if your sexuality, we all have different preferences. We have to be proud because it makes us who we are, not even caring about what other people think about it. It's not their life. They're not the ones living in it. The way that we look, we are our worst critics. We look at ourselves in the mirror and we can pick at a lot of things that, a lot of things that we don't like about ourselves. But something even deeper that we do is we start to feel weak when we let out our emotions. We want to change our emotions, thinking that we need to hide them in order to be stronger. But showing emotions is actually not showing weakness, it's showing strength, because it takes a lot of strength to just let that vulnerability out and just be you authentically. Your opinion about yourself matters more than anybody else's opinion about you. When other people's opinions can't affect you anymore, you can conquer the world. How do I feel more confident? How do I start to embrace myself? Every day, focusing on whenever you do look at yourself in the mirror, instead of criticizing what we don't like, repeating to ourselves what we do like about ourselves. Even the things we don't like about ourselves, changing it and starting to say, you know what, I like that about myself because that makes me who I am. Having I am affirmations helps so much. Start to tell yourself who you are, and if you don't know who you are, start to tell yourself who you'd like to be, and it will start to fall together like a domino effect. If you personally don't like something about yourself, then that's when you change it. When you don't like something about you. But never change something about yourself for somebody else to try to gain their validation. Constant new activity helps break bad habits, old bad habits. I'm actually learning this in my school. I attend NYU University in Fairfield, Iowa, but I do it online because that's far. We are learning about consciousness, and we learn a lot about the brain. And constant new different activity will break those bad habits, and it changes the brain's physiology. So a lot of times when people tell you just to keep repeating those I am affirmations even though you don't believe them, it actually changes the way we think and it becomes our new reality. We are our worst critics, so you have to change the way that you talk about yourself. Stop putting yourself down. If you're my friend, stop being mean to my friend. I tell my mom and my kids this all the time. Don't be mean to my sister, don't be mean to my friend. Because even though it's you that are down talking yourself, you're important to me and I don't want you talking about yourself like that. And we shouldn't. We should always uplift ourselves. Every day, do one thing. Okay guys, I'm gonna challenge you. Every day do one thing that will help better you and that is good for you. In your future, you'll be set. So, like I always say, and I hope you guys will start to remember my quote, it's not a rough life, it's a rough moment. You will get past it and you will own it. Thank you.